Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
It's a pretty loose pass. He has found the way through. Well read, nice interception. Goes looking wide. Yaya Toure. Vardiol. He's on it, can he get away? Royce just eases him off the ball. Messi, and this is Van Nistelrooy. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's come loose. Olise is in a really good position out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Well, that pass isn't the best. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Azar. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Spread out to the left, back into the middle. He's having a go! It's a loose ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Pedri.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly didn't...
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. And Alexander-Arnold. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Olise goes short. Elects to... Gets his head on it! It's in! And Nigeria are ahead! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Nigeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's found a way through. Royce. And Royce! Good effort. And it is right on half-time. Liverpool are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they've pulled level.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's beautifully weighted. Lovely. Now, Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. Lewandowski. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Iwobi takes control of it and he's on the move. Osai Samuel. Oh, easy pickings there. It's played through for him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Nigeria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pass somewhat off target. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Tries to pass it through. Royce. And that pass just didn't quite work. Danger averted for now. He's having a shot! Too close for comfort.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And Didi cuts it out. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. It's Lewandowski! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Iwobi. Played out towards the right wing. That is good alertness. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. Throw in.
Substitution.
Chance! They would have been... Bellingham! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
No, that's been intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it into space. Iwobi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! So close to drawing level.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Osimhen. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking for a runner. And claimed it back swiftly.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
He is through here. That'll be a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Iwobi. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Nigeria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Iwobi. This might spell danger. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out to the left flank. He won't be happy with that one. Osai Samuel. He's picked his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's...
It's Iniesta! The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Hazard. Messi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. And it's Azar.
That's good play from him.
Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Toure gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. Now, and the shot! Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Poland have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for
Lewandowski! It's bounced back off the post. And this is Messi. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and
Rafael Leao! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Azar. Azar going full tilt down the left. Rafael Leao. That is a great pick out. Oh, not quite. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Hit into the middle. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Eder Militao. It's Kimmich. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Azar. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Lewandowski.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Lewandowski. Iniesta. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Bale. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Poland can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Hazard. And this is it's Iniesta! Decent enough try. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Hazard. That's a cute ball. Rafael Leao. Kimmich. And this is Bale. He's picked his way through. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that's an excellent interception. He's found a way through. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Lewandowski! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lewandowski is herring after that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on...
It's Hazard! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Poland are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's in on goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Hernandez. Rafael Leao gets into some space. And he's cut it out. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 20, Messi. Number 10, Royce. Coming on the field, number 5, number 4, Phil Foden.
Poland can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Knocks it out wide. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That's good running with the ball. Paz. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Poland find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Steaming on goalwards. Bellingham! Keeper's got his work done. Corner number 2 then. Bellingham! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Irwin. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Maradona. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Irwin. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Van der Vaart! That's a lovely, neat pass. Royce. Irwin does really well to win the ball there. And the ball's come loose here. Royce. Azar. It's played through for him. And Van Nistelrooy! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Cafu. And it's Maradona. Can he get onto this? Oh, what a Stoichkov! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Cafu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And back to the goalkeeper. Neither side yet able to find the net. Royce wins the duel this time. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. And Stoichkov! Too close for comfort. Van Nistelrooy.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Real chance! He scored! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That looks a good ball through. Chance for a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 8.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Stoichkov. He was under real pressure there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Moved on forwards. Now it's Maradona. Bellingham. And here's Stoichkov. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shifted upfield. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And he's managed to get rid. Bellingham. Danger averted for now. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has found a way through. To Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? Irwin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Azar. Iniesta. And it's Royce. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Beckenbauer. And Adams. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. And he's intervened well there. Van der Vaart, Stoichkov, and he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw-in. Liverpool are 2 up early in the second half. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Van der Vaart! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again.
This is the time you need that pace.
A probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. In with the challenge. That is good alertness. Played into space. Adams cuts out the pass. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van der Vaart. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! He's scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 9, Stoichkov. 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 Substitution.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries to play it through. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. He shifts. Stoichkov! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Quality ball. Now it's Maradona. Mbappe. He's picked his... Tries a shot! Should have equalised.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 2 then. He's gone for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And this is Stoich, and a chance! No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level. How very smart. He just got it right.
Stoichkov really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open...
And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So, third corner of the game. Gakpo getting this one clear. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And here's Maradona. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Maradona, and the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Good ball, good shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Foden. Gakpo. Oh, that's fabulous. And shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Adams. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rudiger. He is through here. Maradona. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that will be the final act. Liverpool did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Christensen. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Played back in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what a mistake! Schlotterbeck gets a foot in here. Palmer. Tries to play it through. He's through here. Oh, that's well spotted. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Bastoni. That is ended up in no man's land. Barella. He is through here. Threads one in. Well, that's an excellent interception. Schlotterbeck. Ah, he's given it away.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Looks across and plays it in. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Great vision. And it's been played through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Nistelrooy. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Solot was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Christensen. Cross in. And Bastoni. Tries to pass it through. Pedri. Crosses it. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking for the run. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Christensen. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Alvarez. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Passing is crisp and sharp. Cucurella has it in a wide position.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Now it's Sorloth, just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Royce. Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cucurella looking to run onto it. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sorloth! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Oh, such a clever touch. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That looks a good cross. Shot at goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So that's two now without reply. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Sorloth. And it's Barella. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Iniesta. Mbappe. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Crossed into the box. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard gets into some space. Christensen does well to get it back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Back into the middle. Decent chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Great ball. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bellingham. Now it's Foden. Some resolute defending there. Alvarez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Çalhanoğlu. Schlotterbeck. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's burst through. Danger averted for now. Now it's Alvarez. It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Takes a shot.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Cucurella picks it up out wide. Oh, good take. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Played back in. That's a shade optimistic.
2 added minutes has been
Rodri.
indicated.
Have beautifully policed that midfield.
Just about within shooting range. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Palmer brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Plays it out wide. No, he's just misjudged that one. Christensen. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply...